Taurus Rising. This is your monthly tarot check-in reading for July 2026, or it applies whenever you see it, my dear. Got growth and curiosity here for you from the Crow Oracle deck. I might go in and read a little bit more about these later, but this gives us like the baseline of where we start out in July. I've already shuffled. I'll shuffle one more time. Hope y'all are doing fabulous as Jupiter rolls into Leo. Let's see if you go out over the top with something in your life or take it easy. As we go in, you're showing up as Emperor and Four of Wands, King of the Castle, home, and family. Don't know if I can do anything about that glare, but there it is. Okay. So you've reached a new milestone and your own control and mastery over yourself, your life. Bossed up. Emperor is a fantastic card to pull for oneself. It's just someone that's in control and they know themselves. They know what they want in life and they're ready and poised to take action on it, to go after it when the opportunity strikes. So that's how you're showing up. Reached a new level as you come into July. What do you have? What do you have? What are your assets or what do you value that's relevant to this reading? Knight of Swords reversed. You don't need nobody's help. Independent. Miss Independent. I don't know what fucking song that is. A lot of 90s songs in my head recently. I need nobody's help. What else? Devil reversed. Yes. Page of Swords reversed. Okay. Breaking a cycle with feeling like... Now, Page of Swords would normally be curiosity. Interesting. So this is showing up saying that you're not really interested in learning anything new about how you could progress forward or anything like that because you're not trying to get into continual cycles of attachment and degradation. I want to say that because I do feel like this is more of like a purity ideal of like, I just don't need that in my energy, or I don't want to know about that. Or it could even be about certain people with the page in the night. Like those people are just weird or like they're into weird shit or they're up to bad stuff. Like, so it's kind of showing that your values are sort of dismissive or detached from someone here. Could be a lot of different things there. We'll see what's going on. What do you need to change by the opinion of your guides, angels, and loved ones? Two of Wands reversed. Not really looking outside your own little circle, your own little world. It's time to expand your horizons. Growth, curiosity. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about. That's where we're at. Because, I mean, yeah, you're a boss. You're in control. You got your home, family, loved ones, things to celebrate. You could be married, whatever. But, like, you know, you're good. No, you don't necessarily have to step outside of what you've built for yourself and everything like that. Here, let me fix this and see if it helps. It does a little bit. You still can't really see it. One day I might fix that. Anyway. But like, yeah, it's a call to action, expand your horizons. So what's going on in your home right now, Taurus Rising, that's like, you know, could become an issue? Like why or what's going on? Hermit reversed. Okay. Hermit reversed in the home life. Knight of Pentacles reversed. Lovers reversed. So this is an unstable energy, irreconcilable differences, and no introspection to the fact. Five of Wands, there's not like really a lot of dialogue happening. Ooh, Sun reversed. Okay, so there could be a child in your home that you are having trouble connecting to right now. And that is why this growth and curiosity is the call to action. There could also just be someone in your family or that lives with you. A younger person, I do feel, could be swords. So like an air sign, that would be Gemini, could be Virgo or Aquarius or Libra. Or also I want to say Capricorn for some reason, but anyway, yeah, I mean, basically, it's just saying that like things are unstable and there's just like these weird differences and you don't understand how to connect with someone. No one's really talking. Yeah, and there's just like a lot of discontent in the home. Wow. Okay. So this is about like making inroads with somebody, trying to learn or understand something better. What do you need to have the courage to do in July, my dear Taurus Rising? What do you need to have the courage to do? The sun reversed. You've got to bring illumination to something on behalf of this person that I'm talking about here. Whoever this is, even if you live alone, if there's someone that's like in your family or very close to you that you're having trouble seeing eye to eye with. Avoiding a major change, avoiding an ending abruptly. You've got to skirt this major change, the Tower reverse. I couldn't have thought of a better, and these are big cards. These are big cards. I know this is kind of a big deal. It's important. Queen of Wands. Wow. Curiosity, Four of Swords, and rest on it. So this is a burden not worth having. Having these, like, trying to hold to your truth and values and like being afraid almost with the devil reverse, like very avoidant of like, I don't want to know about that. That's devil music, or that's like that's for weird people, or that I just don't get it. You know, if you find whatever it is, like I'm not even saying you're that dogmatic, but like if you find yourself saying, I just don't get it, now's the time to make an attempt to get it. It is important that you attempt to get it. So Jupiter's moving into Leo, that's falling in your fourth house. There's a big opportunity there for you to grow in your comfort zone, grow outside of your comfort zone. And especially with regards to the way that you mother or nurture, the way that you are a child as well, family patterns, family background, family history. So if it was like, oh, it was always done this way, and then now you have like this person in your life, and I keep feeling like it's a kid, but like it, whoever it is, right? May not even be anyone in particular. If you're still hearing this isn't exactly resonating with the person, it could just be like for your own personal growth, to grow outside of familiar patterns and familial programming. It's not worth having. It is burdening you. Six of Pentacles is actually causing financial loss because you're missing out on opportunities. So, having said that, what do you need to have the courage to do? Be curious, right? Queen of Wands. Have courage. You're showing up to me as an emperor. Like, you don't have anything to be afraid of. Whatever this thing is, like, I don't like, okay. Like, I know you're not of that, but you don't need to worry about it, like, changing you. You're a fucking emperor, like, in this reading. Like, nah, you're good. The Queen of Wands has a strong sense of self, as do you with the Emperor. I know it. So I'm telling you, you don't have anything to worry about. This is something that, like, you curiously look upon and say, I wonder what that is. Oh, that's weird. But, like, you suspend some level of judgment. You accept that you take on a little bit of the weirdness by even just looking at it, thinking about it, ruminating about it, and you're cool with that. Because then what you do, Four of Swords, you first of all, you do it at home or in private. You don't have to be like, oh yeah, I went to this insane clown posse thing and like posting it all over Facebook. Like just do it privately if you want. But like seek to find out and understand whatever this thing is better. And then, kind of think about it, like ruminate on it, let it rest, let it sit. What's a detail that you need to be paying attention for? High Priestess reversed. Your intuition could be trying to tell you something, but if you're not checked in, if you're avoidant and closing your eyes to it and you're too focused on the minutia, yeah, and not what your soul's telling you. Your soul knows the future, okay? Your soul's been telling you, hey, Taurus Rising, like it's cool. This thing, whatever it is, like try to understand it better so you can relate to this person better, or break free from this dogma because you need to catch these opportunities that can be missing you. Six of Wands reverse. It's like you could be held in high esteem by this person you're trying to connect with, if it is a person. And if you continue down the path of not trying to understand them and not following your intuition that's guiding you to be like, hey, you need to find a more connect better on an emotional level, they could the word that came to mind was disenfranchise. I don't know why, but it's they could dethrone you from their view of you as being a leader or aspirational or someone they look up to. If if you fail to do this, that will damage your reputation in their eyes. That doesn't mean it's not redeemable or that it's all doom and gloom, but what it's saying is that like, currently they look up to you and if you want to continue to be like positive in their eyes and a positive influence, it's worth understanding this. Nine of Pentacles, the moon. I think the idea that you've grown comfortable, that you have that like some kind of financial security or material security, whatever it is, you're pretty independent, money, job, resource, you focus on the material abundance and luxuries and comforts in life has an underlying fear element to it with the moon. And there's a little bit of shadow work here that has the potential for you to uncover about how you've sort of surrounded yourself with things to focus on materially, and that has allowed you to ignore and suppress uncertainties of life, mysteries, and what others are doing, especially those that you're loyal to. There could be something going on in the background that's escaped your attention that is something that you might want to know about. Hidden. Yes. All right. The person that's closest to you, if this is a person for Taurus rising that we're talking about here that's in their home that they need to like make an inroad for their own best interest, everyone's best interest, really. Let's get a little profile on them real quick. This person that's most important to Taurus rising, who are they and what are they up to? Five of Pentacles, Ace of Wands. Countercultural, trauma, injury, outsider, outside the church, outside of bounds, out of bounds. They have those types of interests and ideas, and they're inspired by those matters and things. I see strength reverse here as well. That's a young energy and patient. Not very disciplined. They don't have much discipline at all. And then I see the Knight of Cups and the King of Pentacles behind. Okay, so there's a few different people here that are at play. I see them as a Knight of Cups, and behind them is this King of Pentacles Hierophant. Traditionalist, this is the way things are always done. This is, how you make your money. This is how you live your life for security, wealth, abundance, XYZ. Now, this is an elderly person, as you can see in this card. But this Knight of Cups, this person that, you're trying to make an inroad with, this could be like a teenager, young adult, or a preteen or someone. And they have strong feelings and they want to take action on them. Now, it's goodwill, it's good natured, but there's also something slightly sinister here as well. And it's not to say that it's not anything out of control, but it's like without the proper nourishment and understanding and compassion on an emotional level, like we were talking about, this Knight of Cups can turn away and close down and shut down. They need their emotions acknowledged and understood. And part of their emotions is taking them to these places, Five of Pentacles, like the outsiders, the vagrants, the vagabonds, the ones who, this could also speak about addictions and things. I don't really see addiction cards per se, but it's getting into those types of worlds, the countercultural, really. And so you can even see like he's kind of doing a little bit of a side eye. I don't know if that's all that clear here. to this guy. Like, look, I'm not you. I'm marching to the beat of my own drum. I know that you're standing behind me, benedicting what I should do here, you know? But like, no, I have my own thing. But I see his lower nature with the horse and like this weird little thing, so like evil little demon eyes looking out. Like there is a part of the nature that's like, I will find my freedom and self actualization no matter what. Compassionately, emotionally, he doesn't want to turn that far away, or she doesn't want to turn that far away from the source of really from you or from others, that kind of the family patterns that you represent at this time, but still very receptive to you understanding more of their world. And it's kind of critical at this point, at this juncture, that you're willing to think outside the box and start to understand why they're so interested in what they're interested in. There's something going on deep within with like a lower instinct or nature that they're kind of battling with at this time. Okay, so what's a secret that you don't know about regarding this person that you need to know now? Page of Cups. So someone's given them a positive emotional messaging and positive feelings. And that has to do with this thing that they're interested in. How does it make them feel? Eight of Pentacles. Like they have a purpose, a job, worth, value. It makes yeah, like a job, like they can make money doing it almost. Uh-oh. I don't know. I just kind of thought like, well, what what the fuck could that be? It's still like I'm not getting worse energies off it completely, but it's definitely like, okay, we need to see what's going on here. Yeah, Temperance. It's not extreme. It's not extreme. I would see that card is the assurance. It is not extreme, okay? Nine of Swords reversed. Um Chariot. Okay, so anxiety and issues. It calms their anxiety. It calms their issues of and fears around maybe the future. Um, gives them courage. Makes them feel more in control. The wheel, it feels like an opportunity. Six of Pentacles reversed. Feels like they are being given to more than they have to put in. Greed. Gambling. Overall, it makes them feel powerful and like they have opportunity. It really could be fucking gambling, man. That's so bizarre. I don't know how. Okay, I don't know. This is for entertainment purposes only. Just the growth and the curiosity. We're back to you, right? Like this is you getting more involved in this person's life so that you can connect with them on an emotional basis, that you can understand their world, why their motivations are that way. That way you can make an inroad with them in communication and moving forward. And it's also just for your personal growth. Even if there's nothing all that sinister going on with here, it's 7 of Wands, so you can reach a higher level. You can reach a higher level in your own personal growth, because I see that you're interested in that. Four of Wands and the Emperor, like you're on that journey, right? You're watching tarot, like, and I'm pretty wholesome. I'm not talking about like how do you do black magic to get this bitch? Like, that's not me. So if you're watching me, then like, you're interested in growth. Okay. What are you learning about? And that's really the crux of this reading, right? So what is it that you're learning about by the end of July? The Hangman. Clarify the Hangman. Three of Wands, Three of Swords. Expecting heartbreak and shutting down. This is like a nihilism energy. And with the Hangman, this would be like partying or masking, avoidance. Yeah. Avoidance by partying, masking, or escapism. Escapism for sure. Yeah. So you're learning more about how this happens and why it is. This person, that they're trying to escape reality and masking their feelings that they don't have opportunities and they don't feel that they can talk about it. They're heartbroken over what opportunities or what they see out in the world. Okay. 4 cups. Yeah. They don't like what's been offered to them. They're dissatisfied, and this has caused some nihilism, not depersonalization. Could be, but uh what's it called? Disassociation. Yeah. Okay. And that's why there's no talk. And that's why you're like, okay, well, you know, that's why there's failure. They feel like it's hopeless and they're doing something to cope about it. So to understand their interests will help you build a bridge towards better interaction with them so that then you can start to have the conversations you need to with them about what opportunities they feel, because right now all they hear is old heads telling them about the way it used to be, and they know better. They're not gonna listen to that shit. They know it's not like that anymore. And I think you do too, but you can't get through to them right now. They see you as part of that. 2 of Pentacles. If you attend to all of this, by the end of the reading, you're gaining control over the situation. A dialogue's been open, even if it's just like an exchange of like, let's have dinner together, or let's you know, let's trade Pokemon cards. I don't know. It's still on the surface. It's not reached the heart to heart yet. It hasn't even reached like a really powerful, like, you know, 2 of Wands, like spiritual connection or strong dialogue, but at least there's something happening here. Queen of Pentacles, that's you. Showing compassion, showing nurturing. Queen of Cups, yes. Evolving into now compassion, sensitivity, nurturing, a shoulder to cry on, non-judgment, very sensitive, very soft. Yeah, and I'm getting both. I mean, that's what you were worried about. You don't want your involvement in any of these things to like change your stance on that, like it's not good or it's not healthy and stuff like that. And like you're still yourself, but now you're also compassionate, understanding. And now, Ace of Pentacles, you have a new materialized opportunity by the end of the month to break down walls. 4 of Pentacles reversed. Now let go of something as well. Okay, so the greater situation around you. Let's see, this could be like a friend, or is there someone that is involved with this person that is relevant here? Yeah. 5 of Cups reversed. There's someone who's idealizing the situation. They're positively inclined to it and are supporters. 10 of Cups. It could be someone in the family. Or they feel like found family, but to this person. 10 of Pentacles reversed. They're non-conformist. They're very different outside the box. They don't follow the old ways. It's like a found family to them. So if this is someone that this person's spending a lot of time with, or they're in some kind of like group together, like if it's your kid, it's like a group at school, it's like their best friend, or you know, someone that they hang out with and like after school or whatever. Or if this is like a partner or something, and this is like someone in their family that's like, yeah, no, this is cool, whatever. And so, but they represent like outside the norm, outside the box. uh yeah. And this person's finances, if they are an adult, of course, uh pretty shabby. 10 of Wands reversed. They're irresponsible. Okay. 5 of Swords reversed. They don't do what it takes. They're not willing to pick up any accountability to take care of their business. 4 of Pentacles reversed. Let money and resources slip through their fingers. 7 of Wands think they have the right of way. So I don't know. I mean, if it's a kid, like just take what resonates, you know. But that's to help you identify someone that may be relevant. Again, like understanding this person's interests are the key. The growth and curiosity are the key to making inroads with them. All right. What's in your best interest, Taurus Rising, to release by the end of the month? Three of Pentacles reversed. Feeling like you can't do it. Feeling like you don't have anything to offer. Feeling like you're not smart enough or creative enough, clever enough. Because I've got the Nine of Cups. You have a lot of emotional containment where there's lots of things that have happened throughout your life that things that you've risen above, things that you're proud of. This is generally someone that is pretty self-assured and emotionally well-adjusted. And to think that you couldn't come forward with any type of mastery to understand this or to figure it out and just throw your hands up and say, I don't understand it. I don't get it. I'm not going to try. Like, no, you're the one, as a matter of fact, you're the one to understand it so that you can make an inroad in this person's life and deepen your connection. Take yourself seriously. Take yourself seriously. Yeah. Like you're the one. I don't know. I just keep getting that. Like, you're it. All right. Clarifying life situations here for Taurus Rising. Given the situation, what do they need to know to clarify their circumstances here in July for Taurus Rising? What an interesting reading. Resurrection. Shake off the past and rise again. Reinvent yourself and you'll rise up from the ashes even more powerful. I mean, in relation to this, shaking off the past and rise again, I do feel like with the cross, if this is like Christian values and something like that, I mean, you're hearing a tarot reading, so obviously you're already more countercultural than the average being. But even if it's not, you can still honor where you come from and what you've been through while also moving forward with resolute energy. Reinvent yourself. I mean, this is like an opportunity to see yourself as a compassionate, emotionally empathetic, emotionally open person who not only wears their heart on their sleeve, but is clearly and obviously, energetically a safe space for others to confide in and to find refuge in. And I just think of like the Christ consciousness with that. People went to Christ for healing and resolution and forgiveness and everything else, and like that's your opportunity here. And that's, what would Jesus do, man? Like, would Jesus seek to understand what this person was interested in so that he could build a bridge with them? Like 28 on the clock. The answer is yes. The answer is yes, because it's Taurus rising Scorpio. A lot of the people that you come into contact will be damaged goods, will be into dark things such as death and sex and addiction and pain and suffering and hurt. And they look to the steady ones in their lives to bring them grounding and security and protection and to be a safe place to reach to let them know that they are real, that they are acknowledged, and to give them real answers. Because Scorpios, that's crazy. Pulling all of the end of the book things here. Thanatos. Yeah. I mean, I feel like we're just about to read about this right now. We're about to read about this right now. Yeah. It's a whole very death, Thanatos, death. Okay, so this is what your person is dealing with. It is tempting to oversimplify death and sum it up as transformation. But the true archetypal resonance of Thanatos cannot be easily assimilated or contained. Death is an ongoing and omnipresent and internal response to the gift of birth. Witnessing the ending of another being, creature, phase, or stage has deep consequences for the psyche. We are forever changed by Thanatos as it sweeps us under its wings, making us relinquish control in every form. It leaves a mark of ash upon our heart, signifying we have touched the cusp of the underworld and will return to the land of the living eventually, with more compassion and wisdom to share. This capacity is needed in our world. One who has faced the annihilation of Thanatos can face anything. When this card appears, it signifies an initiation into the underworld. Excuse me? Resurrection? You're about to be initiated into this very thing that you're afraid to go towards because this person you care about is drawing you along into it. And it's where you fear to tread with the devil reversed. But it's the very thing that you've got to grow the courage because you're being initiated. Grieving, mourning, and bearing witness to all that is. Bearing witness. Bearing witness. You know, my man's a Scorpio, and that has been an ongoing thing that it's been so hard for me. I'm a Pisces, you know, I'm even, it's hard for me even to understand the strong desire and need to bear witness to the pain and suffering that humans are capable and you know have to go through to bear witness as a sign of respect and honor and tribute and brotherhood and oh my god. Oh my god. This is big. This is huge. Okay, for you I will get some angel guidance. Angels, what do you have to tell Taurus Rising right now as they go through this initiation? Listen to your body and do what it is asking of you. That came back to the High Priestess. Listen to your intuition as well. But if you feel like you need rest, rest. Four Swords. This is going to be a time where you're going to need, it's going to be upsetting. Whatever you find in this journey, whatever this is, it's going to be upsetting and it's going to need some time for you to cry about it, journal about it, meditate on it, heal, take time out. You know, some things maybe have to be put aside, and then self-care is important also because when you're getting involved with dark things, it can become attached, and if you're not used to cleansing those off of yourself, yeah, I mean, like, it's not a problem. It's just listening to your body. Okay, I feel like I need rest. You know, that's because you've attached some negativity to you. And I do feel like this is a concern of yours, and rightfully so, I want to say, but like you're safe, your soul is sealed in God, like you're safe no matter what. We all are, by the way. You nothing can happen without your permission. So you're good, but it still does, as I just said in the reading of this card, like it still does affect your psyche, you know, your thoughts. Like your soul's good no matter what, but your thought, your mind, and your body can be affected. So it's important to listen to it and make sure that it's properly cared for at all times. What a crazy reading. Thanks for letting me read for you. If you like that, please like and subscribe. Please like and subscribe. Check out my other love and relationship readings on my channel, and take good care of yourself. I'll see you next time. Bye.